Mira, what's gonna happen to your friend? You don't want this to happen to you? Give me the money, okay? Happy leg, huh?
Releasing the original audio files of exactly what took place, came up with this idea because it would take me too long to get this otherwise translated. I think this is the most efficient way. And in the following video, I'm gonna release original files, so there's not gonna be any doubts about my authenticity of this audio recordings or anything like this. So I'm gonna play audio along as I roll my camera and translate to you from Russian to English and so on, give you some comments in between, and that's how we're gonna go fast as possible. So let's go. We go first with a saw, and later on we're gonna go to the proofs about MKULTRA abductions audio recordings. So let's go. This I was typing on the computer, writing an article one morning, a few days ago. Have released the news about the Poroshenko, about his politics. So I asked him, what is this? He told me this is made in Germany. And I asked him, what is this for? What do you have this? It was a big ass saw like that. Hand saw. Thick like this. Thick like this. Very, very strong. So I'm trying to guess what this is for. And so give us an idea what this is for.
Палатку как in English? Tourist equipment.
It's a tourist equipment.
Tourist equipment. Tourist equipment. So.
And he is funny laughing. Have you heard that?
I understand that. I mean, what are you trying to tell me? I mean.
And so I'm asking what this is all about. I obviously understand. I remind myself MKULTRA. I know exactly what's happening again.
No, fish you don't with this. This is big. This is huge ass.
Thick like that too.
On the tree. On the tree. You're gonna put the fish in the tree and you're gonna cut with that thing. Eh? Yeah, branch. A branch. But do you fish or
He does not even have fishing equipment, anything.
You don't have any fishing equipment.
I just ignored that and I go about my own business. I thought this is gonna be it. I know what they have triggered under MKULTRA, how I was threatened about this. But he doesn't go away. He comes back for more in a little bit.
США, USA, no, и что-то США, USA.
He brings now the catalog.
USA what?
The saw is gone, he brings now the
You
catalog.
have a Bush.
Beautiful catalog.
No, yeah, this is Bush. This is actually Nixon.
Alright, so here's the catalog I was talking to you about. Yeah, США, and that means USA. Well, you can see it here, USA, and it's so pretty. And what I want you to see is, I want you to pay attention to this here, these little details. And these details will confirm this is older version. I wonder just how many times this was used. And look at this, and we start the page, and it starts with Nixon, and then it's all about the nature. You know, isn't it beautiful? And look at that, it's in Russian. See, everything. Yeah, хорошо, beautiful. And these are the things you can do in America if you become part of, you know, the system, I guess. I should just say controlled elites. Yeah. Then you can be entitled to all of this stuff here. Gentleman was so kind enough to borrow me this one. He would not allow me to take the shot of his saw, but this sure is something that is not very upsetting, so he did borrow me this just for a second, and I really appreciate him doing so. But yeah, if you become part of the elites, then all this, I was told, could be mine. I could just travel around and everything will be fantastic. Okay, so these people are humane, they're not so bad. I mean, they give you an option. You can choose in between German-made saw, or you get to choose between beautiful catalog. You know, whatever lifestyle fits your needs. Isn't it nice? You sit on a plane and you go any place you want. You don't have to worry about money or anything like that. And you get to watch how things are. They give you the right to be, I guess, opinionated, in my opinion, until you become irrelevant, or I should say forgotten, and then you already know what happens. So, but sure is beautiful. Interesting. Yeah, there you go. No? I did relocate myself. From kitchen back to the room. My roommate again is gone. The idea, of course, was to get me in a conference room where cameras are, computer room. You know, this is just the type of environment they choose to get individual like myself in, if you know what I mean by that. Let's continue with recordings.
Actually, Nixon, yeah. And what? What is this garbage? What?
Alright, so here's what it is. The conversation get heated. I know what he is all about. I know what he came for. Basically to threaten me, so I do use some profanities. I explain him exactly what I think about his threats in his face.
You have a Bush? You have a Bush? No, yeah, this is Bush. This is actually Nixon, yeah. And what? What is this garbage? What? США. США. You wanna know something? You. I'm gonna come to США to you up, eh? That's what's gonna happen.
It's 75 here.
The what?
75.
Yeah, you know, I'm not done with these things. To do what? But you don't have vision.
Yeah, I do explain him that I'm not done with it. You hear my roommate Ludwig here. Their whole house is on those. I would go outside, but outside children are playing. In the kitchen are other people. The only place left here really is over there in the conference room, but I don't feel like going in there anyways to work under this type of circumstances. Come on, man. It's a big time news, let's say. Now let's continue.
Boss, and you have place here to be in. But you don't fish. Where's your fishing pole? Where's your stuff? I mean, I don't know what you're walking around with that shit. That doesn't make any impression on me. You don't understand, eh?
Oh.
Что, Ludwig? Ну а что?
Нормально.
Yeah, United States.
Чего Молдове обучился в США и работал в Молдове. Я год не заканчивал.
For me, this thing is so big that I totally disregard his threats. I mean, in the face. I mean, and you have no idea on the MKULTRA how I was conditioned about these issues.
Yeah, I can. I'm looking forward to learn Russian. See, I love Russian. Yeah, you Russia.
Can you read?
Of course I can read, of course.
He tests my skills. He knows exactly what he wants me to do.
Как? Что хочешь, ну? Да? Рыбак, рыбак. А, рыбыч, рыбак is рыбак. Что рыбак на рыбака?
Похож. Mistake. На рыбалке.
Это mistake.
Mistake.
А, окей, что рыбалка. А, рыбалка. Похож.
Издалека.
Лишь
Издалека.
издалека.
From far away.
Yeah.
Seldom these two
My friend,
come together.
there will be no come together until we resolve certain issues. Then it will become together. Okay? But before we clear certain things, there will be no come together. There will be no America. You understand? There will be no America. And when I come to America, it's going to be a ass whipping. It's going to be an ass kicking. It's going to be. It's not going to be like other people have gone through and was done to them and this and that. You see, I don't care really about what you can perform on me. Was a lot of things performed, but I'm still the same individual. Believe me, I will go to the end. I don't care about
a lot of good information about tourism.
Listen, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in tourism anymore. Really, I am in the middle of other things.
United States, in Europe, in Belarus, in Russia, all over the world.
No. You don't
You can go all over the world, not only US, you see? Everything is open to you then.
You don't get it.
It's like politicians do. They come all over the place.
No.
Netanyahu loves Vitebsk, by the way. He comes here for vacation.
Have you ever seen this?
Few other towns.
Listen, I don't have the time for that.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine.
It's Germany.
I of course, the best is Germany.
Best in Germany.
Yes.
Oh.
You see, I did not.
Do you understand it?
Yes. Yeah. But you see, we have to make sure. We have to make sure that this exists, and we have to make sure that this exists. You understand? Exist means exist. Существует means exist. Yeah, it's true. Существует. Yeah. Okay. And the people, they give you this shit to scare. Yeah, these people are nobody and nothing. The people are the people. Not the fucking clowns, if you know what I mean. No, you don't, but you will.
It's high wall, isn't it?
It is. It is.
It doesn't stop, it goes
is.
on.
In this here, this is none of my interest, these things. This is none of my interest, okay? I don't care about any of that shit. I don't even care about anything that we have previously discussed.
Это выставку проводил друг моего деда.
That's completely fine. My friend, I'm not interested. Seriously.
Okay, a chainsaw followed up on me that morning, that very same morning, about 2 hours later when I entered the computer room, conference room if you like. Chainsaw went on. I do have original audio recording of that, and I can prove that for fact that actually have happened. Cannot find one right now and will not waste my time with it due to obvious reasons. Individual whose name I will not mention, it does not make any difference. I don't wish him or anybody else here for that matter anything bad. Would not have declined to show me that saw. I was gonna take original photo of it, but then what I did was I did make, according to my memory, replica that I was able to come up with on the internet, modify that a little bit, and he did agree with me that it is almost handle looked just a little different than the one he had, but he did agree that that will be the model, the proper model, what I have depicted to you guys.
Okay. But why do you put under the bed? I mean, what is the... Why did you put one under the bed? I mean...
It's my back.
And you don't want me to take a photo of it now? But it's so nice, made in Germany.
Yeah.
So schön ist.
Some people maybe have another opinion.
Another opinion.
German.
The what?
No.
I think you guys...
You understand.
I think by tomorrow you guys all gonna be fucking gone from here, but I don't know. Let's see it. Maybe not, I don't know. Vitaly, you want to see something? I replicated your saw. I replicated it. It was so beautiful to me. It was so beautiful to me. Is it like this? I know how to do things, right? It's not yours.
Yeah, no.
No, it's not yours. Let me show you.
Yeah.
I made it myself. Wait.
Yeah, no.
Different
from mine.
It is different.
Yeah.
Not very different. Handle.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
A little bit different. Yes. But just like this, and made in Germany like this.
Where your photo is?
No, from internet. I took it from the memory. I remember what you showed me, and then I look, and then I matched the way they make the Germans, the way they write made in Germany, and then according to that writing, I have matched this writing, and that's.
And here we go. Proofs about people involved in abductions include following recordings. We're going to start with the Minsk. Belarus government, instead of taking care of me, taking care of me like they take care of other immigrants when those apply for political asylum, have instead sent me to Viva Hostel in Minsk, which was packed, and I mean packed, with Putin's opposition, packed with anti-Russian people, Ukrainians, Lithuanians, dissidents, basically. There was an individual from Moscow, and so on and so on. This one right now that I'm about to play you except, wow, that made went a little too far. You see, the thing is that I knew what was going on. I knew where I was. They damaged me. They cut my backpack. That's nothing stopped basically since Budapest and so on. When all this trip started, it was just chop, 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 damage, 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 and intimidation. Place like in Budapest with the same people who have abducted me all along. Now here. This is huge, giant operation, and it's operation what is on behalf of Israel. I'm not going to say finance on behalf of Israel, but on behalf of the Israel, performed by United States of America and European Union, corrupt European Union, using United Nations agents to go after me, to run me in Belarus. And you already know what happens in Belarus. Let's go and hear the recording of an individual who was involved in my MKULTRA overseas abductions. This is Ukrainian individual. This Poroshenko individual, John McCain individual, actually admitted me that his business partner is from Slovenia, from exact town, my little tiny town, 25,000 people town, and I did audio recording him. And he go a little further and he bashed how he got some German good connections, politicians on high positions, and other, I don't know, Latvia and so on and stuff like that. Went as far as trying to create connection, business connection, job, or like, you know, come on, we can get you a job. Just forget what you are doing. You know, mentions, talks about, I don't know if you're going to hear here, but talks about how I can easily get very cheap, very convenient back home, go to Ljubljana and stuff like that. Yeah, folks. Well, the chance is that you would meet somebody in a setting like this, and this individual actually have money, is well situated with the money. Now he is in a cheap hostel, and that you know, that he would have his business partner literally from the town that I have. Later on, you're going to hear my so-called roommate. He's going to be talking about also cars that are produced in my town and stuff like this. You see, he pretends, he follows me around wherever I go, and he keeps repeating to me, Durdom, Durdom, loony house, loony house, loony house. And this guy, folks, this guy is brilliant, not crazy. He knows I'm not going to say imprisoned, if anything else can be used for that matter, but forcefully hospitalized for a year and a half, were tortured to death, almost died, passed out 3 times. My body was, I was over-medicated, my face was, how can I say, I'm not going to say frozen, but paralyzed to that degree. And I could not even sleep on, I could not turn myself on the left side because it's hard here, and it would be such a pain that it make me feel like I'm gonna die, choke from these medications. So I had saliva running out of my mouth, my face, you know, could not talk. Do you know what this is? That you're paralyzed to the top, that you cannot move your jaws. That's how they medicate you. This is the stuff I have gone through. And then years of terror. They would come at my home and perform torture. And I have this roommate here stalking me around and talking to me all the time about the Durdom. You're gonna see this is a specialist. He loves Israel. And he knows what the hell he is talking about. He knows very well what he is doing. Individuals have gone through hell in his life. Despite everything, I wish him the best, just as I wish everyone else. It's not my purpose to, or have anyone else for that matter, retaliate to any of these individuals. I'm not into vengeance, because as I have explained, vengeance divides person, it splits you apart. But I just have to release this audios to prove that Israel is exactly what it is. Israel has ruined my life. Israel have taken my life away from me. Israel have deprived me of women, child, jobs, 30,000 job applications. These people don't even know what it means, 30,000 job applications. These people don't understand what it means to file for political asylum on 2 continents in 6 countries. Now I don't even know how many countries already. Run, be persecuted like this, and use females to terrorize you, seduce you to the point that you would just sit on the plane and go to, you know, I'm gonna say, cursed by God land with the worst karma in the world. So let's go. Oh, the chances that you would meet people like this, that they would be telling you they were you're in your hometown. One from Latvia, the other one from I don't know, from Ukraine and stuff like this. This is like, this is impossible, okay? We can take in consideration that there are 10 million people here in Belarus, but you're talking about Ukraine, you're talking about Lithuania, Latvia. You can multiply that with as many whites there in the world, and then you can take those combinations, and I don't know if billions, in billions would it be possible. Not in billion, but many, many billions. Okay, and this is the type of people they set me after they have performed torture, abductions here from Vitebsk to Israel and so on. This is the type of settings these people have placed me into. And this is the type of settings I have worked here along. This is the type of settings I was subjected to after everything I have undergone. Okay? Is this brutal enough? Let's go with Minsk. Let's just go with the Minsk. Viva hostile Minsk. The opposition from Lukashenko was after me in Belarus 24/7.
Robert Bartol. Who is this Robert Bartol? Robert Bartol, data, Slovensky. Novo Mesto.
Novo Mesto, yeah.
Your partner, and you're from what a coincidence.
What kind of coincidence, huh?
What a coincidence, no? You don't speak no English, so very nice, very nice. You're from TC is yes, ты понимаешь, very good, I think, very good. Let's see something here.
He speaks languages.
You're from Dnieper, no?
You know, he doesn't speak English with me. Or German. Just listen to this. Because he says he doesn't know.
Okay, very nice. Oh, here. Oh, yeah. Here, yes. Dnieper. Aha. Kryvyi Rih. Oh, yeah.
He is from Dnieper, Ukraine.
Your partner. Partner. Lithuania. Oh, very nice. Your partner.
Lithuania, his partner.
So you're very involved with the government then.
He showed me some government officials. European Union government officials, his partners.
Yes, you big man. You're multi-billionaire. No, Poroshenko number 2. Poroshenko number 2. Well, partner, very normal.
Ю, дед, супер дед.
Who is this guy?
Это Вернер, это большой человек Германии.
Werner aus Deutschland.
Deutschland, да, я Билефельд.
Bielefeld.
Да, мы были у него в гостях в Билефельде.
Ага.
Это, по-моему, Украина.
So you want to buy Ukraine, or what do you want to do?
Не пойму.
Oh, ты понимаешь, very good.
А, вот, смотри.
Ты понимаешь, very good.
Ханновер.
Hanover. If you do business with all these people, you do speak English, okay? There's no doubt about that.
А вот переводчица Лариса, зачем мне знать язык?
Лариска?
Да, переводчица сразу с ним. Все нормально. В прошлый раз это я тут, где мы находились, ожидали
You big man,
это Польша.
But to tell me something, but why you're such a business guy?
Okay, это нереально, да.
But how do you talk? How do you talk with these people if you don't speak English? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Kein Deutsch, kein English, nothing. Slovensko? Говорите slovensko? No? How do you communicate?
Яна английский.
Как ты говоришь?
Яна знает английский. Я беру Яну с собой и еду туда. И все.
Понимаешь?
Да, Израиль. Что ты понимаешь. И все. Немного мании, немного ума.
Very, very good. Супер. Бартон, новое место.
Бартон, новое место, да, вот, Бартон, новое место. Бартон, Бартол, пилет, да, пилет, ну эти досточки, гранулы для, сейчас,
Ты знаешь,
он покупает пилет, я ему пилет.
Ты знаешь, где я сам?
Ты? Вот пилет, не знаю, где ты.
Не знаю. Словения. Не знаешь, где? Новое место.
Ну так давай замутим пару рублей, ё-моё, что ты сидишь. Я тебе эту штуку буду туда отсылать и будем зарабатывать вместе. Пришлю, ты продашь, и посчитаемся, все.
There's a job for you.
What does he say?
Ну видишь, вот когда им предлагаешь хорошее дело, он не понимает, о чем я говорю.
Let's go to Slovenia. We'll take the car right now, and that's it. And it's all finished. Americans also offer jobs. Folks, this is original recording from Minsk. What you have just heard. This video to be recorded outside, so I don't upset, I'm gonna say anybody, especially not my, in parentheses, roommate, who, by the way, loves Israel. Then his stands are all the time changing. This is what the case used to be, but it did not work out, so now things are different. But what I want to say is this individual suffered tremendously in his life. My only goal in respect to this individual is to help him. I mean, I think he's just really a troubled person that ran into, you know, circumstances. Somehow he got into it, and it's a good question also why he did and so on. But let's go, and I'm gonna play you this also is an individual who also knows my town. He pretends not to know things, but he is brilliant. I have performed numerous things for him, gave him the money, all kinds of stuff, clothing. Wasted my time going in the city, trying to fight for him. They came up with the idea how he's gonna be expelled from Belarus. So I assisted him, and in return, this guy went and he drove me nuts. I'm gonna give you some audio recordings, but you're talking about maybe 30 hours just about him. I mean, about the stuff. I mean, under MKULTRA, they have designed program in respect to this very guy who was involved in abduction against me in the past, to be by me seen as such that, and of course, he is missing toes on his foot. Okay, like I said, he went through hell in his life. They have done to him enormous injustice. They really did. More than anything, he needs help. He needs assistance. But like I said, it looks like he got into strange waters with strange people and is doing stuff that you know, he shouldn't have. Anyhow, brilliant guy, very, very smart guy. You know, my roommate. You know, I did fall for that. I did fall for him. I did not fall for anything, but I did fall for him. But just when they believe that I'm gonna fall for him even more and place at risk myself, I make 180 degrees turn and went right the opposite way. Not that I would be nasty to him at all, ever since. These are other video that I have to prepare. Exactly the opposite, but just cautious. You know, no more naive like that. I mean, just ridiculous how, you know. He is all the time asking me funny questions that you know, try to get me into his mind game, you know, that he's gonna show me pictures and stuff like that. He's got a little suitcase of pictures and drive people completely insane, you know, asking them things he see, you know, if they can explain to him and stuff like that. But at the same time, I mean, this guy's genius. I mean, you're gonna grab your computer and go back in your room. You're just gonna turn around and he's gonna sit on the sofa. He's gonna hold you the key like this, say don't forget this and stuff like that. I mean, it's sharp. You're talking about sharp individual here. Okay, this isn't joke. So let's just keep going with this. By the way, he knows nothing about Netanyahu. At the end of this video, I'm gonna play you that he actually loves Israel. We're gonna get to that too. But let's see. You know, what I do is I don't want to have anything to do with him, so when he starts showing me those pictures and stuff, I said just show them to, you know, to your friend, you know, that's all, you know. He pretends like just listen to this. He's asked me where Netanyahu is. Why my stand, such a stand? Because the guy loves Israel. Okay, he adores Israel. He's not pretending he knows nothing. In continuation, you will see that he does know. He knows the climate in Tel Aviv and so on, stuff like that. He's pretending to be completely crazy, but he knows certain things. Even my city, that they produce their car manufacturer, Renault, French car manufacturer and shit like this. Like I said, this guy was involved in abductions and so on. And so, let's just keep going with this.
Сегодня сказал, что ты не знаешь, кой Нетаньяху. Пред того, ты сказал, ты меня спрашиваешь, ты меня какой-то мой президент. Потом ты знаешь.
Yeah, he states that he does not know who Netanyahu is, but just a little earlier, at the beginning, if you did pay attention, this guy did actually ask me if he's my president.
Potem ty znasz, że ten człowiek jest prezydent. Potem ty się prawnie bluz. Nie? Tak. A dobrze ty znasz. Ty znasz, gdzie on? Nie znasz. Ty nie znasz, gdzie on. Gdzie on?
He's saying, yeah, but he's saying, basically he's saying, where is he? Where is Netanyahu? He does not know nothing. He just knows that Netanyahu is a president. He does not know who the president of the Belarus is, or Latvia, Litva, where he is from. Okay, he knows nothing about this. He applied for political asylum here and such, but he knows Netanyahu. Netanyahu is what he refers to as the president.
Где он Netanyahu? Ты знаешь, что он президент. Ты знаешь, что он президент. Но потом скажи, где он? Не знаю. Не знаешь?
He said, no, nothing. I don't know. I don't know what he is.
Много добре знаешь ты. Не знаю. Не знаешь. Люди, Бенджамин Нетаньяху можно кто-то помогать. Ну давай. Нетаньяху тебе помогает. Ага.
I joke with him and I tell him, go and ask Netanyahu and he's going to help you.
Не знаю, что я президент. Потом я не знаю, где он есть. Нет, ты вот как нет? Я раньше знаю, что я президент, а не знаю, что он не президент. Был, я знаю, что человека, знаешь, что он не президент, а не знаешь, где он президент. Сейчас я знаю, можно. Дурдом? Так. Если дурдом, как ты хотел, то он просто дурдом.
He says that he doesn't know because he was in a loony house, and I tell him, for you a loony house only when you want, but otherwise you're very smart.
Тотально нормальный человек. Тотально нормальный человек. Но тут он не был.
He knows that I was also hospitalized, and he says, but you were not. You were not in a loony house.
Я тебе то сказал.
The thing is, if I wouldn't be so strong as I am, this would be, I don't know what this would be, folks. He asked me, if I tell him where I was in Ljubljana, he asked me if it's in Russia. Ljubljana is about 300,000 people.
И сколько раз знаешь, и сколько там был, сколько там раз был, один, два, где, скажите мне, где Словения? Где это?
No, I asked him where Slovenia is.
Вот здесь. Я знаю, где, скажи.
All of a sudden he says, I know where Slovenia is.
Нормально, а где это? Ну, где, вы знаете, где? Сейчас покажу.
No, he's gonna show me, he says. I'm gonna show you, he says.
Как тебе?
He doesn't have anything. Nothing. He says, that's where they make the Volkswagen, he says. I said, they don't make no Volkswagen there. Renault, I said, they make Renault. And he said, yes, yes. And he admits he knows my city. He knows my city very well. See, he's not so crazy. He does not know. He does not know who President of Belarus is. He knows not. He pretends he knows nothing. He knows tremendously a lot of things. Videos that I'm going to play to you, wow, just amazing. He does not know who President of Litva is, Lithuania. knows nothing. He only knows Netanyahu. And does not know where Netanyahu is. Netanyahu is a president, that's it.
Netanyahu какой? Знаю. В Беларуси и Коля. Я Тель-Авив. Нет. У Тель-Авив просто. Знаешь Тель-Авив? Нет, не был. А нормальный? Ну а как нормально? Не знаю, ты меня скажи. Я не знаю, нет. Нет. А Тель-Авив нормальный? Я не знаю, вообще не знаю.
He's trying to give me an idea that Tel Aviv, it's not a normal city. I'm going to give you what's a little extra about the Tel Aviv. When I was taking an abduction to Israel with psychiatrists, psychologists, Scandinavians, and this dude was with us too. They have exampled us, the Israel, how beautiful it is. How the Israel even have snow mountain, desert, and you could hear those European idiots, oh wow, this and that and this and that. And then from there, you know what they did? They took me to London. And you're gonna hear this guy talking also about the London. London is no good. Why London is no good? They try to portray me London like, exactly Israel is beautiful and London is ugly place. This guy is everything but crazy. Basically the game goes on, and the thing is that as the game goes on, I talk about Ben Gurion Airport, I talk about Tel Aviv and stuff like that, and I asked him if he was there, if he knows this and that, and he doesn't answer with I was there or I was not there. Have you ever been there? No, I was not, or yes, I was. But this guy answers differently. He answers I don't know, and then he tell you that Tel Aviv is warm. It's nice, it's хорошо.
Знаю. В Беларуси и Коля. Я Тель-Авив. Нет. У Тель-Авив просто. Знаешь Тель-Авив? Нет, не был. А нормальный? Ну а как нормально?
He first says that he was not, and he's asking me if it's normal.
Нет. А Тель-Авив нормальный? Я не знаю, вообще не знаю. Ben Gurion? Не знаю. Нет. Там...
And I tease him, I do this more like a joke, like to entertain him. And joke, have you been there? You know and you don't know, but at the same time, he says, no, I don't know if I was. Oh, I don't know. No, he's saying, no, I was not. And this basically is how our friendship ended. When I was on a peak situation here to be taken out of here, Ludwig throughout his stay insisted to me how beautiful the Israel is, and that his best friend, good friend, is in Israel from Kaunas and this and that. And you tell him once to stop, you tell him twice, you tell him 10 times, he goes around and he just doesn't stop. Guy does not like Orthodox religion, which is really funny for somebody that claims that he likes Russia. He doesn't like Putin, he didn't like Putin. Now he changed stands, because he's changing his stand all the time, and the residents with him also have changed their stands in lines so they could promote him and stuff like that. And so there was a whole variety of things that I have to talk about they have used to get me to believe in his story, to get me to believe in him, for me to invest money in him. time, which I did, and now let me show you how our friendship actually ended, because it went into extreme.
И года тому будешь был в Израиле, так?
Sleep.
He wants to talk about the Israel. I don't even talk at that point about Israel or anything at all. With anybody. But this guy just wants to talk about the Israel. How good Israel is. I tell him that a lot of people, about 50% in Israel, speak Russian or are from this area around here. He says that during the Chernobyl, many Israelis from here emigrated to Israel. And I don't want to talk about Israel. I don't want to talk about Israel with anybody. And I try to stop him because he just go on. Wherever I go, follows me on and talks about how great Israel is. And I try to tell him, stop it, you know. He's saying he was not there, but he knows the climate. I tell him I'm 45. And I just tell him straight to leave me alone, basically. I just try to let him know that I'm 45, and if I furnish today, I didn't lost anything. Because I know what he's trying to do, you know? He's trying to talk me to Israel. But he keeps going how great Israel is. He's telling me how beautiful Israeli girls are. I just tell him, stop it. You know, he knows a lot about a country he does not even know anything about, on the other hand. I tell him that I'm dead if I go to Israel. Again, I tell him basically, but he keeps going, how beautiful the Israel. That's the country he knows nothing about, except the weather and girls and stuff like that. This is beyond bizarre. He's saying, I tell him to stop, that I basically don't want to leave, but he's saying, you can live there, but you can. And I ask him again to stop, please. I explained to me that people are ugly to me over there. I don't want to be there. I don't like the language, it's ugly. I don't like the people, they're ugly to me. He tells me how warm it is. I tell him, if you like it over there, go there and stay there. And everyone I meet in Vitebsk that meets me, they have everything beautiful to say about the Israel, how beautiful it is. He's talking to me about the climate, how beautiful it is, in the winter, how warm it is. And I tell him, you don't understand me, stop. No, I tell him, you know, something really is wrong with you, you know. You know, I tell him, you don't understand what I just told you right now, basically. And it's like the same like with Yazid. It's like I don't exist. It's like, just keep going, keep going, keep going. You should, when I release other videos about him, you're gonna be shocked. I tell him, stop it, you know.
Ja imam izravno pun kurac. Ti ne znaš koliko ga ja imam pun kurac uopšte. Ti ne znaš. Što to znači pun kurac? Ništa, spavaj, ajde. Odmori se i spavaj sad.
I tell him, just leave me alone, eh? And it goes on like this from what I see. I said this 40 seconds. I'm gonna skip this. Tick. And starts again. He starts again. He doesn't stop. Again, he's talking about how beautiful Israel is, about his friend, how good he's doing in Israel, basically how good Israel is for me, and so on and so on and so on. He doesn't stop, but this is where our friendship ends. This is when the end was. You know, this individual came without absolutely anything, without absolutely any clothing. He had his pants, jacket, and that was it. I donated him some t-shirts and stuff like this, gave him the money to go around, because he claimed he had no money. Not even for transportation, not even for the bus, for anything, tram, anything. And, you know, because I feel so bad for him, because he's missing toes, and believe me, he did go through hell. I believe him. The stuff that I have seen, I do. But later on, he came up with a story that you know, how he doesn't have the money. All of a sudden, he appeared with the money. And then things went stranger, and he actually told me, I can't play here all this stuff that I have talked about, but in other videos I will. He is actually receiving 350 euros from Litva, from Lithuania, per month. I'm not receiving anything. This guy actually have money. He is sponsoring here, have a girl that is on drugs with alcohol and stuff like that. He's talking stuff that it will turn your stomach around. I don't even want to say, because I don't want to damage somebody's reputation. This is how awkward this crap is. And he really is everything but crazy. This individual is extremely smart. Statements that he have made to me are just some of those I'm afraid to even say live, because I want to verify with certain people. But this is this sums up for this video. It's about 59 minutes and 40 seconds so far, wasted already. The rest is gonna have to go to other videos if I'm not gonna be taken from here somehow. This shit is real, folks. I don't really know what to come up to make you understand that this is actually happening.